Tonight on CBS 19, 10 at 10, talk about adding insult to injury.
A teenage driver crashes into a red light camera, then steals it to hide the evidence. How he got caught tonight on 10 at 10.
Now on to this morning's top stories.
Good morning and thank you for joining us for this CBS 19 This Morning update. I'm Dana Huey.
And I'm Clint Yates. Primary runoff election coverage now. The candidates are set this morning for the November general election.
Tea Party-backed candidate State Senator Dan Patrick defeats three-term incumbent David Dewhurst for the Republican nomination for Texas Lieutenant Governor. The radio talk show host won a bruising campaign that had boiled down into personal attacks in recent weeks. Dewhurst conceded to Patrick last night. Dan Patrick spoke at an event in Houston, telling supporters he's coming in full force to represent them.
You know, when I ran in 2006 and we had our event when we won the primary, I said that my voice was not going to the Texas Senate. The people's voice was going to the Texas Senate. And tonight, my voice is not going to the office of Lieutenant Governor come November when we beat the Democrats. The people's voice is going to the office of Lieutenant Governor.
The honor that I've had to serve you all over the years will come to an end in December. And serving as your Lieutenant Governor has been for me the second biggest honor I have ever had, other than Tricia saying yes.
Dan Patrick advances to the November general election to face Democratic nominee State Senator Letitia Van de Putte of San Antonio. Texas Congressman Ralph Hall, the oldest elected official in Washington, loses his tough runoff battle in Texas. That makes the 91-year-old Republican the first incumbent member of Congress to go down in defeat this primary season. Former U.S. Attorney John Ratcliffe beat Hall in the GOP contest for the 4th Congressional District of Texas. In the March primary, Hall brought in 45% of the vote. That was not enough to stave off a runoff against Ratcliffe, the second-place finisher back then at 28%.
Let's get over to Scott. He's got an update on our weather.
Clinton, Dana, your forecast today on this midweek Wednesday. Overcast skies will call for mostly cloudy conditions this afternoon. Good chance for morning showers and isolated thunderstorms wrapping around the backside of this huge area of low pressure that will sit and spin over the Arklatex over the next 2.5 to 3 days. It keeps the off and on again rain chances in our forecast. About a 70% chance first half of the day, tapering it down to about a 30 to 40% chance by your drive home. Highs today should top out near about 81. That upper level low here on this computer model, pretty easy to spot with that counterclockwise circulation around the core of this low that will sit and spin near Texarkana and then slowly over the next couple of days drift south along the Texas-Louisiana line. Over the weekend, it actually retrogrades, as we call it, moves back to the west and sits on top of us here in East Texas Saturday and Sunday. Could see some isolated locally heavy rainfall this upcoming weekend. We'll keep our chance for wet weather in your forecast through Sunday, tapering it off by then.
Thanks, Scott. For the latest all day long, go to CBS19.tv.